I want to dive a little deeper into some of the privileges and responsibilities of being a PCO. Those are being involved in their local party organization and recommending appointments. As we all know, elections are the typical way someone is chosen to represent the public. However, sometimes a vacancy occurs due to someone getting elected to higher office, like governor or Congress, resigning, or unfortunately, someone may pass away while in office. When these things happen, the PCOs are called upon to fulfill their responsibility of recommending appointments to the vacant seat.
I am hereby calling a special caucus of the Precinct Committee officers of the 5th Legislative District for the purpose of selecting nominees to fill the vacancy in the State Senate that has occurred with the passing of Senator Bill Ramos.
Remember, when there's a vacancy in a partisan office, in this case, the 5th Legislative District Senate seat, which was held by a Democrat, then the Democratic PCOs get together to recommend 3 candidates to fill the vacancy. If this seat were held by a Republican, then the Republican PCOs would get together and follow a similar process.
So the meat and bones behind how we run elections here in Washington State are PCOs. And I think that is incredibly important that we continue to vitalize, bring in, recruit new PCOs, existing PCOs, so that we have the best turnout possible across our entire state.
At this meeting, the PCOs in the 5th Legislative District have been tasked with recommending 3 individuals to represent their community and legislative district of roughly 157,000 people. This process is very democratic.
Our first official ballot will be voting on how we're going to vote. Ironic. So fun.
It even includes a vote on the way to vote.
So if you have one clear candidate that you're trying to pass along, method 1 tends to be better. So method 2 is usually used in situations where the district has 3 really excellent candidates or more really excellent candidates and is relatively agnostic who the county council selects. The county council does not need to select your first choice, so do not get attached.
Now that the PCOs have determined how they will vote, they hear from the candidates and vote on those 3 candidates that they want to recommend to the county council. They get to make the final appointment from the 3 recommendations set by the PCOs, and this is a unique power and responsibility that only PCOs have.
People have an opportunity to ratify this vote today, and once that is ratified, then those 2 sets of 3 nominees, 3 for the Senate, 3 for the House, are passed along to the King County Council.
I like to think all across the country there are rooms like this where people are doing that hard work. They are listening to the voting methods. They are deeply thinking about the candidates. They are thinking about who can do the best job to represent them. And they are making sure that we are strengthening our beautiful but fragile democracy.
Today we saw the one most important power as outlined by state statute, and that is an elected PCO is called upon, it is their duty to help fill a vacancy in the state Senate. We take it very seriously, as you saw today. Beyond that, we ask PCOs to be active parts of their community, to encourage people to vote. Voting is our superpower, and a PCO is your neighborhood connection to voting.
It is an entry job for a lot of folks who just want to be there for their community, to get people across the finish line into elected office that help make their community better.
Your PCO is the one person who knows the most about everything that's on the ballot, all the candidates, all the levies, all the issues, everything. They are your connection.
Many precincts are vacant today, meaning they don't have a PCO, which means there is an opportunity for you to be involved in your community and strengthen democracy. If that seems like something you might be interested in, check out video number 2 about how to become a PCO.